Alright guys, this is my second guide video. This one is for faction defenses for your base, so I hope you guys enjoy. Peace. Alright, let's get right into it. So right here we have 5 walls, family of 5 walls. Here we have the oldest, and there we have the youngest. So, the youngest right here, they're twins, 2 twins. And that's sand wall, and that's just normal, just wall made out of anything else but sand. It's just that the reason I didn't put sand behind all these, it's because it's basically the equivalent made out of sand, but you know, I think it would have just been a waste of time. But yeah, all of these could equally be made out of sand, but sand, what it does is when sand blows up, the place where it blew up, like, it gets refilled by sand because, you know, gravity pushes the sand down and like pushes the sand back into place. But then there's gonna be a hole on top of the sand. But yeah, so right here we have the first wall, just a little square, not even covered in water. So if we shoot a basic TNT cannon at it, it should wreck it. So yeah, that broke through the first one, as you can see. And I'll show you what I meant by the sand. So if you have a sky base, I really don't suggest to do the sand. I don't really like using the sand. And boom, as you saw right there, the sand fell back into place. So we'd have to shoot again. But yeah, if you have a base at bedrock, sure, you can use that. It's gonna stall the attackers for a bit. Alright, now brother number 2. It's just like number 1, but it's covered in water. So for this, the people they're gonna have to actually hybrid you. So you have to make a bit more of an advanced cannon, quote unquote. But yeah. So as you can see right here, it's covered in water. And look, they could still easily raid it. So for that, to stop the sand, what you want to do is you want to put slabs. And the slabs are going to stop the sand from staying there, because when sand lands on a slab, it breaks and turns into an item. So right here we're going to shoot the cannon. And to break the slabs, you have to shoot TNT to break them. So I don't know if you saw that, but the sand fell there and turned into an entity right before the TNT exploded and broke the slab. So I didn't even have to shoot sand there to blow up the slab, but I did because I felt like it. But if we shoot again, now it should blow up the thing, or we might have to stack one more time sand. Yeah, we're gonna have to shoot one more time. That happens sometimes when you're slab busting. So shoot one more time. And boom, it just wrecked the wall. Oh, hold up, toggle down. Oh. Alright, that stopped the rain. Perfect. So that wrecked that wall, and now to stop that, once again, to make the slabs harder to get to, just put them lower. So you want to put them at bedrock, but since this is a super flat world, you can't really go to bedrock. So I mean, you could go to bedrock, but just not that low. So we put it at the bedrock equivalent of a super flat world, but normally in a normal world, you'd want to put that at bedrock. And I'm going to give you an example of what would happen if you shoot a hybrid at that, and it was at bedrock. As you saw right there, the TNT exploded, and it didn't reach the slab, so it just blew up in midair. So right now, you'd either have to make a really advanced cannon, which is going to be for another video, or you just move the cannon, you put it under that one so you can reach the slabs, and then you'd have to shoot from that one again, so you'd have to have several cannons, essentially. So yeah, that's the family of the walls, of the slim walls. Alright, moving on. Here we have the filter defenses. These defenses, what they do is they filter out the TNT and the sand. So these are really like advanced defenses. So if you don't want to put work into these, you can always just spam the other walls and just put tons of those. But if you want to put a bit of technique into the walls, I suggest you put these. So essentially what they do is they split the TNT from the sand and filter it out. So that's what this one does. This is called a pancake wall right there. And yeah, so the theory is either the sand or the TNT would go through the second wall and hit the glowstone over here, Oh, by the way, it doesn't have to be glowstone. I just put glowstone so it's easier to visualize. So it would hit the glowstone here and it would fall down there, and then the other block would hit the stone over here and fall down there, so they'd be split. But honestly, newer cannons could easily read that. Now here we have an advanced version of that. It uses slabs in a certain way, so you place the slabs on the top part of the block, like this, and then between the slabs there's a block and a half of space between them. And then same thing here, but they're not aligned, so they can filter it out. And the reason it works better is because the slabs, so TNT and sand slips better through them. Yeah, these are my favorite types of filter defenses, because honestly I think they work the best. And then there's the 45-degree wall, which this used to be super popular ages ago when there wasn't like good types of TNT cannons. Everyone would put these. They take too much space, and honestly they're not any better than anything else. If anything, they're probably worse. So I don't recommend these, but I put them in here because they're also a type of filter defense. Because the theory is, here, I'll show it, using sand, red sand. So let's say red sand is TNT and sand is sand. So TNT would land there and then sand would land there, so they wouldn't be aligned. So the TNT would blow up. It wouldn't damage anything because the sand wasn't on top of it. And then we have these are called honeycombs, I believe. Yeah, honeycombs. So basically what it is it's trench, then you put a honeycomb, and then you put trench, and then you put another one. So again, they're not aligned because they're filter defenses. And as you can see, they're basically like X's, like several X's. So I think you guys know how to make them. It's pretty clear by this. But also the theory. Alright, so here we have an example base. So it's a pretty simple base for new factions or small factions. So there's the three walls from the family of walls. Actually it's the most advanced walls, so I said walls a lot in that sentence. But they're covered in water, and there's trenches to bedrock with slabs at the bottom, obviously. And then we have some filter walls, which are pancakes. I also showed that earlier. And then also there's trenches around them. And then there's the roof. The roof has its own defenses. I didn't show these earlier, but here I'll show them now. So it's checkerboard with slabs and full blocks. So the theory of this is when somebody roof cannons, there's a chance that sand lands in the slab and TNT doesn't. So that's the point of these. And then we have the same thing under it, and this is also a glitch room because there's an air pocket. And then we have another glitch room right here. And then we have the base itself. So yeah, so that's three roof defenses, and that's 1, 2, 3, 4 defenses for raiding on the side. So yeah, I think this is a pretty good base for beginners. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. So I'm Nick, and I'm out.